Hello, I'm Matt from ludovox.fr, and today I'm going to give you an overview of Treasure Island. So Treasure Island is a competitive, asymmetric treasure hunt game. It is for 2 to 5 players, ages 10 and up, and it plays for around 45 minutes. So in this game, you are going to play as pirates, and one player is going to play as Long John Silver, and that player is going to hide a treasure on the Treasure Island, and the other pirates are going to try to find that treasure. Whoever finds the treasure first is going to win. The problem is that Long John Silver knows where the treasure is, but he's in jail and he's going to answer questions because he's going to be questioned over the course of the game. He's going to give hints to everyone, he's not going to move, and the pirates are going to move and to search the map. Everything on the map can be basically written over with the felt pens. All the players will have a mini-map on which they can write the secret information that they have. Long John Silver is going to hide the treasure, his treasure, onto the island, but he's going to do that secretly, right? Otherwise it would be too easy for the rest of the pirates. So he's going to have a screen to hide his own personal minimap, and he's going to basically mark the place where he hides his treasure. He's going to give hints over the course of the game to the players. It might be easy hints or harder hints with the stain. So it might be like the treasure is on the north of this figure. Someone is within 6 miles of the treasure, or like this figure has been the closest to the treasure. So you are going to give hints. The thing is, as Long John Silver, the first hint that you give is always the truth, but then you're going to be able to place these signets onto the board under the cards, under the hints, and you might tell the truth or maybe lie. And these are indicated by the check marks or by the question mark. And if you put a check mark, you are forced to tell the truth. And if you put an exclamation mark, interrogation mark, a question mark, maybe you're telling the truth, maybe you're lying. But this is secret, and the players will have to interrogate you to confirm if you're telling the truth or maybe you're lying. So the way the game plays for Long John is you're going to misguide the players to make them think that the treasure is there when it's there, and so on and so forth. So the placement of your treasure is important, and the information that you're giving and splitting among the players is very important. The pirates, however, are going to basically move around the board, and they are going to make marks on the board. So they have a variety of actions, and they have base actions behind their screen, and also one-off actions. And you have a player board, and you're going to be able to cross off these. So for example, if I do this one, I'm going to be able to move my pawn wherever on the island, but I can only use it once per game because I cross it over. So I can also interrogate my not friend Long John Silver, and secretly look at one of the signets and see if it was the truth or maybe a bluff. I can also ask Long John about more directions with the compass. So what the compass does is basically we're going to place the compass over there, and we're going to ask Long John, okay, please give me directions. And Long John will give a compass card which has 2 directions, so it points toward north, and I might, for example, give him this one. So this one is going to tell that player that the treasure is either in this spot or in this spot. So I try to give the best, according to me, the best directions. So I have to tell some of the truth, but there are 2 directions, so obviously I can mess with that. So the base actions are very important. The base actions are moving and making a search. So if you're moving, you're going to move either 3 or 6 miles. So you're just going to take the ruler, and if, for example, I want to move 6 miles, I can do this. I'm going to draw a line from the spot I stand, and then put a cross here, move on there, and I've made my move. To make a search, you're going to have circles. The one for the small search and the big search. And basically, I'm going to take the big one for the sake of clarity. If I want to make a search, I'm just going to drop the circle around my figure, and I'm going to draw a circle from the inside of the mark. This is the area I've searched, and this means if the treasure is there, I win. So I will ask Long John, did I find the treasure? Yes, no. If I did find the treasure, he gives me the treasure token, I win. I win the game. If not, well, I have to search some more. So basically that's how the game flows. We are going to take turns, take 1 or 2 actions as the pirate players, and Long John is going to give hints and give harder hints at some points. And the game is going to continue until Sunday the 17th of June. In this case, Long John is going to escape from his prison. So he's going to move towards the treasure 6 miles per turn, and if he reaches his treasure, he wins and no one else wins. So that's how the game plays, basically. Long John is going to misguide the players for a certain amount of time, and then the players are basically going to try to make up for the lack of good information Long John is giving. So there you have it. This was Treasure Island. Bye bye, and see you on LudoVox.fr.